Hello everyone, I am Eternal Evico and welcome back to my 120 single player world. And today, it is time to do some work in the Nether, also known as I need a vacation, so I'm going to hell. Thumbs up, good plans. Let's look through what we need to do. So I want, I want to set up a Nether hub that is nicer than this absolute. Stop that, you nuisance. This mess. Because this just isn't very appealing and it's kind of a pain to navigate. It's not great. So I'm going to do so. We're going to neaten these on up and we'll probably add in another path going that way. And maybe we'll make like a dome shape around this. I don't know. But it'll be really pretty. Yeah, so that's the plan. Downside is I'm gonna have to get materials together and stuff, but that's not too hard. And that way I can ignore all of this, because it's like, yeah, I could do that or those, or I can mark out where stuff's gonna go over here. There's so much to do in town, and I'd like to have a vacation and just ditch it for a bit. So without further ado, I guess it's time to do some nether work. Okay, so it is done. Yay! So you may be like, wait a second, that time lapse was really short and I didn't see any of this in there. That's because, I didn't think through all the materials I would need. So I spent so much time running back and forth, especially with all of the quartz in here, which took me quite a while to collect. So that's why the time lapse is a wee bit short. So, as you can see, I have my center portal and the chandelier that I basically ripped whole cloth from my 119 Let's Play because I couldn't be bothered to come up with a new design. It still looks great. Let's not think about how expensive the ceiling is. So I have 4 tunnels, of course. The north, the east, the south, and the west. And, of course, my shulker box monstrosity, which always happens when I do these kinds of products. Also, this, because I couldn't be bothered to go back to the overworld to smelt things. So, let's take a look at the tunnels. So this is the easiest one to get to the exterior of, so we'll start with this. So the nether tunnel, is one of the 3 pre-existing ones, one of the 2 that was fairly long to begin with. So this is the one that heads out towards the desert and mesa, and then there's a bastion further down. And this one is actually covered in carpet for the most part, so it's not spawnable. And covering the top of that is a work in progress. I need to get more wool so the piglins aren't annoying. Ooh, scary noises. Oh, they're hunting. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I kind of arbitrarily decided colors and didn't really think through this. And yes, I have so much soul sand and soul soil beneath the middle section so I can go really fast with my boots. But it's not on the sides, so if I die and lose my boots, which I did, I still have an easy way to transport. The west tunnel, which is very purple and is probably one of the least complete, mostly because it very quickly runs into the Crimson Forest, and I just can't be bothered to deal with it. I unfortunately lost all the pork chops I did have, but I basically only ate pork chops the entire time I was working on this project because hoglins would just keep spawning and I'd kill them and I'd eat them and then continue. And this is the south one. And both the south and the west, if we go all the way down, which is faster if we fly, all the way down, there's a nether fortress. So I actually was over here farming blazes for all of the end rods that are in the chandelier, and I did get pinched between two wither skellies and I died, and so I'm missing a couple of things. Fortunately, of course, all of my netherite tools survived. My helmet didn't, so I'm wearing the backup one, which is big sad. But this is definitely an easier fortress to get to, and if I decide I want to farm, which I doubt I will, this is a great option. I could actually probably combine it with a froglight farm if I felt like it. But I have two different treasure bastions. I'd probably just use those if I was going to use a froglight farm. My poor rocket, ouch. That's the danger of the fact that these aren't done yet, is it's pretty easy to smash my face. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna move this over to here so it's a bit more symmetrical. But this is the one to the end portal. It's so much work. I mean, it's really, really worth it. Especially considering, again, in my 119 Let's Play world, I just didn't have a nether hub at all. I had like 2 incredibly ugly cobblestone pathways and nothing else. Let's get up here. Ooh, my health. So, yeah. Oh, it is a bit impractical, but it is very pretty. Oh, I forgot to put the... I need to put, like, carpet or something on the top of this so it's not spawnable. Do I have any black wool? This one. Yep. Probably don't need that many. Downside, now I have to get up there. Can I cheat? No. Unequivocally, this is the worst part about the fact that it's oops all slabs, is it is just so difficult to like the building up. Was basically I'd remove a section of the floor and I'd put my scaffolding down and I'd be like, yay, I did it. And yeah, let's not acknowledge the unholy mess, which is all of my shulker boxes. I am just a little shulker goblin, it's fine. But all in all, this really came together, which I'm super happy about. Yeah, that's... The subtitles! Very loud. Especially because it means I don't have to worry about just getting absolutely smacked in the face if I, like, forget my gold coming through the portal. Or if I don't have to worry about hoglins slamming me from underneath the floor, which happened more than once. Of course, I have to finish these tunnels, especially because when I have the, this part in, the blackstone, that's spawnable, like, based on the height. So it's kind of dangerous down towards that end. Hoglins can spawn, but, I'll get to it. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you like building, which... Let me scoot over here. This is better. So if you like building, I decided to do like a Buildtober, like, you know, a building-based Inktober thing, and I've been posting those as shorts, and I'll probably do like a walkthrough thing of all of them at the end of the month. So if you like that kind of stuff, check out, I have a playlist, so I'll just stick that, I don't know, up there in the corner. Fwatcha! Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!